So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most elegant, the most expressive, the most eloquent of them all. He was, at one stage, the very soul of Italian football.
Purity, a real example of timeless excellence. I can say no more than that.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Royce showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a look and place it forward. Nesta. Oh, important interception. Davids. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robertson. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Robertson. Royce. That is great defending. So alert.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was quick to react. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Nesta tries making a foray down the right.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Royce did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Van Basten. Davids. Dembele. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quick look, then plays it in. Nicely aimed pass. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. It's Baggio! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Roberto Baggio has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Davids. Pirlo. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kashiwa Resol do have a chance to counter here. Nesta cuts out the pass. Thuram looking to hit the byline here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Played into space. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Robertson. Pirlo. Davids. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Royce. Cafu. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nesta. Dembele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Royce. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is masterful defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. In with the challenge. It'll be a throw-in. Davids. That's good running with the ball. Crunching tackle. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Nesta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Van Basten. Oh, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
break through and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And it's Del Piero. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's intervened well there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Del Piero. Now it's Royce. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Best demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Robertson. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kashiwa Reysol have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Rummenigge really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Kashiwa Reysol really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Kashiwa Reysol close now to seeing this one through to the end. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Antunes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Just a quick
Del
reminder
Piero
today,
claiming the
please
man of the
refrain
match
from
award,
parking outside
and there
the
is very
stadium.
little room for
Thank
argument.
you very much for your cooperation.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Kashua Reysol definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raphael Varane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Royce. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through here. Great shot! chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Robertson. Royce. Best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's cut it out. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Del Piero. Best. And it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he finish? And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking tidy in possession here. Royce. It'll be a throw-in. Kashiwa Reysol do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And this is Del Piero. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
Real chance! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieri puts his foot on the gas. Mateus. Pirlo. And it's Robertson. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson.
There will be 3 minutes.
Best. Some really good ball movement. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dembele, neatly clipped into space, and he's well shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Gets his head on it! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Honest! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cafu. Royce.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking to play him in. And this is Van Basten. And it's Del Piero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And this is Vieri. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Ernest. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is a brilliant interception. Chance! He scored! Right back in the game! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's Vieri! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Del Piero. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's Dembele. Pirlo. Best looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Hullet. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Royce. Well timed, excellent interception. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Royce. Number 5, Robertson. Number 15, Cafu.
Vieira.
Number 23,
Fiore.
Peeler. Coming on the
And it's
field.
Zanetti.
Number 22.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number 4,
Saliba calmly
Neymar.
anticipates.
Number 27, Silvestre.
Neymar.
Number 3,
Oh, it's come loose.
Zanetti. Number 24,
That looks a decent ball.
Fiore. Substitution
And into the
for
grateful arms of the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2. And the finish! It's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that could...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Rafael Varane has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Thuram getting this one clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's delightful. Now this could be a chance. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Rummenigge looking for the run, and this is Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Fiore. That's that, the end. Kashiwa Reysol can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Kashiwa Reysol, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited and...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cafu. Some really good ball movement. And he's gone backward here. A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers. Oh, what's he done? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Can he get it through? Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele, up he goes! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Kashiwa Reysol are behind here, despite their domination of possession. But that has not gone well. Ferdinand. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Van Basten. He's come in hard. That's a delicate pass. Royce. Best. And it's Robertson. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Robertson takes a look up. Vieira. Vieri. Hernes. Dembele. Royce. Best. He's in a great position here. Mateus. Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Defending was strong and firm. Hernes. Best. And it's Robertson. He's picked his way through. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. That's a little off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tremendous from Pirlo! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Kashiwa Reysol grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Robertson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Vieri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls, and it's Royce. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Pirlo. Royce touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vieri! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
Pirlo standing over it. Ferdinand clears it away. Hullet. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shoots! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Best under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Saliba. Kashiwa Resol looking to pass their way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. Best. And here's the chance to counter. Robertson. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Vieri. Cafu. Oh, well played. Cleared away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
substitution on the field.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
George Best. Number 19.
That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
On the field, number 24, Fiore.
They've
Number
played it
3,
short.
Zanetti. Number 14,
Chooses to go
Del Piero.
back.
Number 10, Messi.
Milan are
Substitutions
looking to
taking
go
place.
forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Messi. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti, he gets big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
Ferdinand has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Milan have their third corner. He shifted it to the flank. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Kashiwa Resol are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance.
Oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. Del Piero, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Kashiwa Resol really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. Eto, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Vieira. Now it's Vieri. Fiore. Vieri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product. That's that, the end. Kashiwa Resol were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Del Piero. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable.
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kashiwa Resol have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hernes. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played. Saliba is a perfect combination of break and the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kashiwa Resol yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Best. Looking to play him in. Kashiwa Resol do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge! Pullet gets into some space. Khan claims it without any fuss. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Royce. Now, can they get him away? Cafu gets across to intercept that. Just eases him off the ball. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Del Piero. He's come in hard. It's a pretty loose pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Very nicely done. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Looking for options for movement, somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And a chance! Too close for comfort. And it's Royce. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he was alert to it. Mateus. Ernest tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Best. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Best is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That could spell trouble. And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. So we've reached the hour mark. Vieri takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kashiwa Reysol have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu, and that's really well manoeuvred. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Eto'o. Roberto Baggio. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that was very necessary. Milan looking to pass their way through. That's a decent clearance.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Milan have their third corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pirlo. And it's Del Piero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Takes a shot! Pirlo. And that's that. Kashiwa Reysol, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Picked out brilliantly. He's Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and
And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter.
And he shoots! Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Royce. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played back in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the counter is on. Del Piero takes a look up. Royce. Oh, he's got a sign of chance for a shot! Goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pieri is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Shot goal! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Conte really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Robertson plays a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he spark a counter here? Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Back into the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mateus Cunha just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Neymar goes steaming forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Vieri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. That ball looks a good one. Cannavaro. Royce. That's been cut out, well played. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Kashiwa Reysol are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Danielson. Well read, nice interception. Kashiwa Reysol finding their passes. Mbappe. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Vieira. Vieri. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Del Piero. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he... And Torres! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Vieri. Best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieri. Can he finish? I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Kashiwa Reysol really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kashiwa Reysol with the corner, there first. Pirlo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Decent chance! He scores!
And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now the difference is 3. Right, looks a good ball through. Pirlo could try cutting inside here. Pirlo!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Kashiwa Resol needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Del Piero! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Kashiwa Resol are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vieri! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 73 minutes.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he was a great chance! Oh, taken with style! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And Del Piero!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's good running with the ball. Best. And the shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been slung wide. Danielson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Danielson. There will be 4 extra minutes. Good take, and is he in? A lot of space. Del Piero! Well, we expected better, and so did he. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. Kashiwa Resol pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Announcement.
Vieri. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a great ball here. Royce. Del Piero. And Del Piero!
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Borussia Dortmund already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? Royce, he's free. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Kashiwa Reysol leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kashiwa Reysol really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Royce. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Del Piero. Can he finish? Goal! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and
real chance! Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Royce. And this is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Great chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Probing pass. And Hullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Forwards and with intent. Kashiwa Resol finding their passes.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Vieri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nedved. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries to play it through. Big chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kashiwa Resol grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's clever. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
Dembele! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan up he goes! Off the post! Nedved, and this is Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it! Dembele! Vieri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's picked his way through. Real chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. And it's made its way to him. And it's hoisted clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved has it in a wide position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Taken back almost at once. Nedved receives it in a good position here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieri. Vieira spots it and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we'd like to inform
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
Great chance! Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard. Somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Nedved. Pass is just off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution in progress.
Best. And he's managed to get free. Schmeichel claims comfortable.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now this could be a Tunes! It's bounced back off the post. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Opts for safety. Nicely spread. Kashiwa Resol are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played out wide. 75 minutes played. No, that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Del Piero. Threads one in. Rijkaard. Hernes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Del Piero. And the counter is on. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And Hernes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hernes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Massaro, Del Piero, he has found the way through. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, well played, well played. Looking to play him in. Climbs up big! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Vieira getting this one clear. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Vieri. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. He's found the way through. It's Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Kashiwa Reysol are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now, can they get him away? And this face-to-face with the keeper. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Dembele. Shot a goal! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Back into the middle. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Kashiwa Reysol are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dembele, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dembele, Cafu clears it away. Kashiwa Reysol do have a chance to counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, again there's no way through. Over to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then terrific header! Road Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Del Piero!
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hullet looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. An uncompromising challenge. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Reflections on the first half?
Kashiwa Reysol are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the...
Decent chance! Fantastic from Van Basten! A finish of true class! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are having a ball here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cafu.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. It's a good spell of possession, this. And a shot! It's a goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Kashiwa Reysol playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Can he get on the end of this? Little pass back. And it's Vieira. Best is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That ball looks a good one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kashiwa Reysol clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Kashiwa Reysol are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Royce. Best. Barella. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Royce. Pirlo. Cafu. Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nedved. Del Piero. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Del Piero powering forward here. And it's Nedved. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good-looking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pullet plays it in. That's really well cleared. Takes a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
George Best. Number 14, Del Piero. Number 23, Pirlo.
Neymar has got himself a free kick.
Number 4.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
8, Fernando Torres. Number 22, Massaro. Number 9,
Substitutions taking place.
Cafu. Rijkaard. Torres. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here, and this is Torres. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Torres. Real chance! What about that from Fernando Torres? About as smooth as it gets. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Van Basten.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That ball looks a good one. And it's made its way to him. Long ball upfield. And he was quick to react. The ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? That has not gone well. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Best. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Del Piero. He's making a real surge on the left. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Van Basten. First quarter of an hour gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kashiwa Reysol are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hullet. Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! Superb from Vieri! A finish of true class! First blood drawn! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Kashiwa Reysol are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Saliba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Here's Cannavaro. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And that's going up front in a hurry. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba. Pressing high and with purpose. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Dembele. And this is Van Basten. And that was nowhere near his best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has left him in a heap. Best. And he's straight offside. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Royce, that is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Kashiwa Reysol leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Baggio! Against the crossbar! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Del Piero goes on a charge down the left. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Kashiwa Reysol are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Royce goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Barella. And it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Roberto Baggio. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Best! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard goes steaming forward. That looks a good ball through. And they win it back again. Played out wide. Oh no, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed... Nedved! Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Royce. Number 11, George Best. Coming on the field, number 24, Fiore. Number 8,
Cafu.
Fernando Torres.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Cafu. Oh, it's played into the air. He's got tall. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's worked it through. He is through here! Deftly away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goes for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fiore really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's got away. And that has sent him sprawling. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Del Piero. Vieri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Vieira. Fiore. Nedved could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. It's Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Deliver. Big header! No, not the best of headers. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's found a way through. He gets big. The whistle has gone and it is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.